Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year and welcome to Karen's Kitchen. I decided I was going to do hi Arlene, the first one on. I decided I was going to do vegan scrambled eggs because it takes a special ingredient which I bought. And in case you do not know what the Kala Namak, this is what the Kala Namak looks like. It's supposed to be black salt, but it's actually pink. But I got this from Happy New Year. I got this from Amazon. It's 2 pounds of it, but it'll last a long time. This is supposed to be better than without it. As I tried it the other day and it didn't taste good without it. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. I know it's dark where I'm at because it's just barely after 6 o'clock. It's 6 a.m. and 6:10 in the morning here. Yeah, it is 2 pounds. It's 2 pounds of it, but it's cheaper that way. To get the more you get, the cheaper it is per pound. So I bought it that way, and it'll last a long time that way. So that's why I did that. But I wanted to get it because I made this last week. Didn't do it on scope, but made it without the Kala Namak, and it didn't taste good at all. So without the Kala Namak, there's no flavor to it. So I wanted to put the Kala Namak in there, and it's supposed to give, and it does, when you open it up, it does smell like sulfur. Not real strong, but strong enough. So if you know what sulfur smells like, you're right there. I am going to use the deluxe cooking blender to blend this because it does work real well. Happy New Year to you as well. It's hard to believe that we're embarking on a brand new year, and I hope everybody's. I'm hoping that everybody's year will start off right. You have a great year. You know, don't know what this year is going to bring. We can only hope that it'll be better than last year. I always say next year's got to be better than the year before. But hi, Linda. Good to see you. Welcome. You can share this out because I'm sure there's other vegans out there that want to hear about this, want to see this vegan scrambled eggs made. I made them last week, but I didn't make them on scope. I made them during the time Alexis was on, and I wanted to get it done. Oh, you have snow? I heard that you were getting snow. We're 53 degrees right now. So, or 52, we're going to be a high of 53. So I'm going to go up 1 degree. But I love it. I love this kind of temperatures. Thank you for inviting your followers. Thank you for just being here. Because without you here, I wouldn't be able to do this. Now, I know this is real early for some people. So I don't know how many I'll get in here this morning. Alexa seems to get 1,300 in hers. We'll see how many I get in mine. But I'm gonna keep going anyway. I keep losing people coming in and people coming out. Happy New Year to you too. So maybe more people get the word of this, then they'll come in. I don't know where my daughter's at this morning. She didn't get them. Yeah, I'll get there. I don't know where my daughter's at this morning. I thought she'd be in here, but maybe she just didn't get the notification. So, Erlene, you're following my daughter, so if you want to invite her, that would be fine, and she'll know I'm not on. Because sometimes she doesn't see everything right away. She may be playing a game with the boys, too. She may be playing Monopoly with the boys. You got a Monopoly game for Christmas, so probably playing Monopoly, so who knows. But anyway, I hope this day and this year are profitable ones for everyone because we never know from one day to the next how our year is going to be. Now, oh yeah, you're on the East Coast 3 hours. Yeah, so is Alexis. So is Erlene is. Because she's in Michigan. Alexis is in Georgia. And those that are on the East Coast in New York, Maine, what have you, they're all 3 hours ahead, right? So you've been in your New Year for a while. I'm 2 hours. I'm 3 hours behind you guys. So it's just now 6:10, almost 6:10 here. So it's very early in the morning. I got woke up by my phone ringing this morning at 5 o'clock. My ex-husband says, I know it's early, but I thought, well, that's okay. I'm going to do this anyway. You too? Oh, good. Thank you, Erlene. And it's really, really early this morning, so I thought I want to get this done because I want to eat this. And I am using the 12-inch skillet, which I will put my tripod down when that time comes. But I've got to do everything in here first. And this does take 2 kinds of tofu. It takes your silken tofu, your soft tofu, and it also takes firm, extra firm, or medium firm. I've got the silken and I've got the firm. The silken has to be blended up in the blender, where the others is crumbled up in the skillet. Then you add your blender mixture to it. I don't have any stripples or any bacon or anything, so I'm going to eat it just the way it is. But I think with the Kala Namak, I won't have to worry about it. But anyway, how's everybody else's weather? I know Arlene says she's got snow. What's everybody else's weather doing this morning? Are you cold? Because like I said, we're 52 degrees right now. I'm loving this weather. I really am. I'm really loving the weather. It's awesome for this time for January. You know. Good morning, Kristen. Good to see you. Welcome. Those people are coming in. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. It's because of you I do these from day to day. Not every day, because I've decided not to come in here every day, but I am going to do them as much as I can. Because I'm not going to forget about you, and I'm not going to stay away completely. I'm not going to make a presence every day like I was, because I want to eat the food I have up. You know what I made the other day. I've got one more meal of it, and I'll have it gone. But I may come in this afternoon and do a prophecy scope, but I won't do another cooking scope. I don't believe. Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome. Unless I can find something that I want to do for lunch, that I might. But other than that, I don't know. But good morning and Happy New Year to everybody that's just now coming in. I hope, like I said, everybody's New Year starts off right. You know. How long have I been a vegan? More than 3 years, but I'm not exactly sure. I can't exactly recall when I started this, but it's been over 3 years. So I'm glad that I did go vegan. It's helped me quite a bit, because at the time I weighed 250 pounds, and now I'm down weighing, I'm 190. Thank you. I'm about 195. So it's taken a while to come off. You know, it fluctuates up and down. You know, you can kind of goof up and it is. You can kind of goof up and start eating the wrong foods, and then you have to go back the next day and change what you did. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep on track as much as possible. You know, we all need to do that, stay on track. And it can be hard. It can be hard, especially during the holidays when you overindulge. You eat more than you should have because you know the meal was so good, so food was so good, and you didn't want to let it go to waste. Yeah, it is super hard. Oh, thank you. It has not been easy. I tried my whole life, with the exception of becoming a vegan, to try to lose weight. Didn't work. Slim, fast, all those kind of weight loss things, they don't work. Let me tell you that. They just don't work. I know that from experience. I thought, well, I'll give them a try. I'll never do it again, because they got all kinds of stuff in them that you shouldn't be putting in your body anyway, and you got to be diligent. You got to keep at it, and I'd kind of do it for a while and then give up. And I'm not going to do it anymore. So, hi, Tammy. Good to see you. Welcome. So, I won't do it anymore. So this is my best way of losing weight is to get in here and show you what I can make. Good morning. Good to see you. I'm making vegan scrambled eggs this morning, made out of tofu. They're going to look kind of drab to some people, but I've got a special ingredient. I'm under 200, so I started at 250, so I'm under 200. So you do the math. About 195, 196 right now. So you do the math. It takes a while. You don't put it on overnight, and you're certainly not going to take it off overnight. Oh, thank you. It hasn't been easy. I mean, it's something that I was deciding that I needed to do it. It was hard at first because I wanted to go back and eat the way I normally ate before, and I knew that I couldn't do that. If I go back and start eating the way I was eating before I went on this diet, I'd end up crashing and burning, so to speak, and I didn't want to do that. So, hi Lisa, good to see you. Welcome. So I didn't want to do that. So I decided I'm just going to go ahead and try to lose this by eating properly, not indulging in a lot of food. Good morning. Good to see you, and Happy New Year. Those are just coming in. I didn't say Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. I hope your year is prosperous. It's hard to believe that we're in a brand new year again. Each and every year, hopefully is different than the year before. Sometimes the year's going to get worse. My daughter, 2019 wasn't real good for her, but maybe 2020 will be better. We can only hope. So, since I got a few people in here now, I think I'm going to go ahead and get this started. And I'm going to use the deluxe cooking blender from Pampered Chef, the first thing. And I've got my tofu, my soft tofu, but I'm not going to get the water out of it. Because I'm going to put this in here anyway, and just kind of put it in here. You're going to blend it up. Let me get my hands washed here. You're going to blend it up anyway, so you don't really need to break it up. You don't need to get the water out of it. I'm trying to get the water out of the other one a little bit. If I don't get all the water out, it won't matter because it's going to go in the skillet anyway. So I've got to add, let's see, how much I have to put in here. I have to put in all the silken tofu and a half a cup of milk. I'm going to put this in from what it says. There's my daughter. Hi, sweetie. Thank you, Lisa, for the super hearts. And this is a half a cup of milk. So you haven't missed anything because I'm just now getting started. I want to get people in here, and I've got to get people okay. And then nutritional yeast. Now they don't use much nutritional yeast. I'm going on my thing here. 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Okay. Or wait a minute. Yeah, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. And everybody knows what nutritional yeast is. It gives it a cheesy flavor, although there isn't enough of it in here to really matter that much. But I'm going to put it in here because that's what it called for. Now, if people want to make this and want to use more, they can. You can use more if you choose to. There. 2 tablespoons. And then 2 tablespoons of almond flour. This has got almond flour in it. I never could figure that one out, but I got the blanched almond flour. So I'm super fine, so I'm going to use it. Okay. All right, now let's see. And my turmeric. Everybody knows that turmeric gives the color. You need the color for your slightly heaping a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. Okay. I believe this is a 1/4. Yeah, it is. 1 a heaping. So, well, I guess that's heaping a little bit. There we go. Gives it the nice yellow color. So, if you've never used turmeric, I suggest using that. I don't put mustard in. It calls for Dijon mustard. I'm leaving that out. Cornstarch, from 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. And I don't have cornstarch, but I do have arrowroot, so I'm going to use it. This is the teaspoon. Yep. And this is what kind of helps it to stiffen up a little bit. Cornstarch or arrowroot is real good. It gives it that, it's like a thickening agent. You want it to thicken up. And then I'm going to put it, and then I'm going to put in a teaspoon of the Kala Namak. Those of you who haven't seen this is a pink. It's called black salt, but it ends, ends up, and boy, the sulfur smell. Whoo! And, but it's actually pink, as you can see. And I got the powder, so I'm going to put that in here. And this will give it this will give it the flavor that I need. This is a lot, and I got this off of Amazon. It just came yesterday. Okay, and then salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, I got my salt here. I'm going to use my different. I like these spoons because I like the measurements on them. Okay, and I just rinse them off and reuse them. Okay, that's my sea salt. I use that. I don't use black pepper. There's onion powder and garlic powder. 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder and garlic powder. Okay. And I will go ahead and put that in here. A 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, here's the 1/2. Here's the garlic powder. Welcome to those who are just coming in, and thank you for coming. Thank you for the hearts and the super hearts. You guys are awesome. Boy, I can smell that sulfur. Woo! That sulfur, you can really smell it. So you know it's, it can, yeah. I mean, I've had drunk water already that's had sulfur in it. Oh man, it can be strong tasting water. Because my ex-husband's aunt had water that was sulfur. Oh man, that stuff is not good. You don't want to drink too much of it. Yeah. I think I've got everything in here now. And blend. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this on. Oh, how'd that go on there? Something got stuck on here, and it's dry, but it got stuck on here. Get off of there. Yeah, I washed this. It's not that I didn't wash it. I did wash it. It's just, let me rinse it a little bit. Not much. All right, there we go. Wow, that sulfur smell. Ooh-yay. All right, there we go. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this on custom blend. And I'm going to put it on about a number 2. Turn to number 2, and then I'm just going to push the button and let it blend. You can kind of control the speed when you use the custom blend. See how it's blending really well? You don't need to blend it very long. I blend it for about 15 seconds, and I'll just turn it off. I'll cancel it. Now, what I'm going to do, let me put my milk away, and then I'll tell you what I'm going to do next. Now, I should have got my pan hot. I didn't even think about that when I was doing this. I didn't get my pan hot. But I'm going to go ahead and stick some of this stuff away while I'm waiting for my pan to heat up. Because you got to get the pan hot for the eggs. But I'm always forgetting to heat it, because this thing takes a while to heat up. But if I put it on now, I'll put it on high to get it started. We'll get it hot to begin with, and then I'll turn it down. I made a mistake and didn't get it on when I needed to. I'm going to turn this off for a little bit. I didn't put it on when and you know something? I think I forgot my butter too. It's supposed to have butter in it. Or does that go? No, I think that goes in my skillet. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, vegan butter. And this is Earth Balance. I managed to find this at was it Kroger? No, Albertsons. This is the non-GMO, and it's vegan. Managed to find this at Albertsons in this size, because I've been looking for this. So I mean, they're the only ones I've seen ever have it. So I like Earth Balance. So let me see how much vegan butter. 2 tablespoons of vegan butter. Okay, and I'll put that in my skillet. I've turned it on, so we'll see how hot how long it's going to take to and as soon as that butter gets melted, then I'll know it's hot. And then as I'm putting this in here, I'll let you, I'll try to get the butter melted. It's starting to melt. So it's already getting hot. Turn it up high. And I'll have to turn the heat down, but I guess putting it up high helps get it started. Okay. Yeah, it's sizzling right now. And I'll turn it down in a little bit. Get this started. Oh, you buy the cheaper vegan butter? Yeah, Earth Balance is not real cheap. No, but it's good. It's good. And I happened to find this at Albertsons, and I thought, well, shoot, I might as well get it. I might as well get it. I'm gonna put this down right now so I don't forget, so you can see my pan. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna turn this down too. I don't want to have that too high. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, and I tried to get all the water out of this I could. You can see this is soaked up with water. Oh, it doesn't probably really matter since it's crumbled up in here anyway. But I'm going to kind of crumble this up a little bit. You don't have to crumble it up too much. Just put crumbles in here. Because everything else is going to go, the blended mixture is going to go in with this. See, I gotta let it cook in the butter for a little bit, and then put in the blended and what's in the blender. What was it? She said. What was that you said? You look. What is in the pan? Oh, it is right now. There's butter in there, and this is a firm package of tofu. This is what I'm making the scrambled eggs. I'm going to cook this, get this in the butter for a little bit, and then I'm going to put and what's in here is the rest of the mixture that I just blended up in the blender. Butter, yes, butter and tofu. Earth Balance butter. And then I'm going to pour the rest of this mixture in there, and I'm going to put a lid on it as well. But this will make a good scrambled egg. And it's got that have my Kala Namak in there. And welcome to those just coming in, and thank you for coming in. Thank you for inviting your followers. I do appreciate it. I decided if I got that Kala Namak, I was going to come in here this morning and do this, and it come yesterday. they had a hard time. UPS had lost it, and I thought, oh boy, I'm not going to get it because it kept saying, well, it might come late. But here, yesterday, about 1 o'clock, they knocked on my door, and I had delivered it to me. So I thought, oh, that's awesome. So I didn't have to worry. I finally got it. You know, sometimes you can't rely on UPS. They're a little slow. But I wanted to get it before the holiday got here. So I'm going to put this back. Go on. No. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lid off. And I'm going to pour this mixture in there. Wow, I can smell the sulfur. Woo! Can really smell the sulfur. Go ahead and use this. I think I'll use the big one. Use the medium-sized one. Get this out of here. This did a good job of blending it up. It really did. I'll put this. Just sit it here for now because I gotta wash it. So I'm just gonna sit there and wash it. Oops, spoon went on the floor. Grab that real quick. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now. Okay, now. Now I'm gonna get this good and done. I'm gonna put the lid on this too. I know it doesn't look very good right now. But this is what the scrambled eggs is going to look like. It's got to get, and it's got turmeric in it to give it that yellow color. It's got, and if people want to know what it's in it, I will let you know in just a little bit. You want a few little crumbles because that's what scrambled eggs is. You got some clumps in it anyway. It does. It does taste like scrambled eggs with that Kala Namak in there now. Because when I made it the other day, it tasted horrible. But this is awesome. This really looks good. And I don't have any stripples. I don't have any green onions to put in it. But you can put anything in it that you want to flavor it up. Give it the color. But if people are wondering what the Kala Namak is, this is what it is. This is an Indian delicacy, I guess. And I got this at Amazon because it's cheaper to buy it in a bigger quantity. So I bought it that way. I paid 14, I think it was 2 pounds for 14 something. 14, I'm not exact amount. Maybe it's $14.99 or something for 2 pounds. But there you can see these don't these look like scrambled eggs? And you can eat it with toast or whatever. And look at the look at the color. If it didn't have that turmeric in there, it wouldn't have the color. Happy New Year to you too. And it's yeah, it does. It does look like scrambled eggs, doesn't it? I want to make sure it gets, and I'm going to put a little bit of, put my lid on, if I can, oh, I got try to get my lid out of the dishwasher here. I store all my pots and pans in the dishwasher, or the lids anyway. But anyway, I'm going to let that sit for a little bit, and yeah, I know it does, doesn't it? So they're going to really look really good, I think. Of course, you could put them on a plate with like toast and what have you. This is what the picture looks like. You know, that I don't have any green onions to put in it, or I put a little bit of color in there, but I wanted to make something that I've never made before, and I know that you guys might want to try. Now, that being said, if you haven't got the Kala Namak, you better wait till you get some because it won't taste like it. Oh, you did? Awesome. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. The turmeric is a real good for making the color. Yes. I'm going to put these back and I'll be right back. Yeah, the turmeric is what gives it the color. It wouldn't have the deep yellow color if I didn't use the turmeric. Sure, I certainly will. Okay, first of all, you have the 10.5 ounces of silken tofu or soft tofu, either one. I have the soft tofu. 1/2 cup of unsweetened plant-based milk, and it has to be unsweetened, which I always use unsweetened anyway. 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Now, some people can't find that, but more and more stores are starting to get it now. I've seen it at Albertsons, I believe, has it. Walmart's carrying it. It's just a small little, you can get it in a jar. I think Alexis has it in a jar. Well, I'll tell you what. I made it the other day without it, and you cannot get it to taste like scrambled eggs without it, unless you probably add more stuff to it. It does, for some reason, this helps it give it the eggy flavor. It helps it. So it's not hard to get. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you buy stuff from Amazon. Just go on Amazon and put it in the search bar. Kala Namak, just put in black salt, and that's what will come up. This is the powder. This is 2 pounds of it. Now, I know that seems like a lot, but this will last a long time. I don't have to worry about buying it for a long time. And I got 2 tablespoons of almond flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric. I didn't put the Dijon mustard in there. Now, you could feel free to put Dijon mustard in yours if you want to, because I don't care for mustard. A teaspoon of the Kala Namak, which isn't much. And it says you can omit it, but you won't have the eggy taste. A 1/2 teaspoon of fine salt, which I use sea salt. Black pepper, I omitted that. You've got a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 2 tablespoons of vegan butter, which went in my skillet, and then the firm tofu that you put your blended mixture into. This is looking. I'll put this back down so you can see what it looks like. There, see what it looks like? It's awesome, and it's going to taste just like scrambled eggs. It does look like scrambled eggs. Tofu itself doesn't have a flavor, but you need to add things to it to give it the flavor. This does. This does taste like scrambled eggs now with the Kala Namak. Like I said, you can omit it, but you won't have that eggy flavor. So my suggestion is to try to get it if you can. Go look for it on Amazon. I wanted it so bad because I didn't have it, and I thought, well, because there's other things I've seen on Pinterest that call for Kala Namak, and I didn't have it. Not well. You can use it for more than one thing. Then let me go get my hot pads out, and I'll sit that on there. And I got these for Christmas, so I'm gonna use these. These are really nice. See, they're quilted on that side, and on this side they're cloth. They're really, really nice. My daughter-in-law, she uses them all the time, and she loves them. So she decided to get me the same ones. So I'll just put them back here. Okay, now turn this off, and I'll pin this back here. There we go. Now you can see it. Now you can see what it looks like. That's my vegan scrambled eggs. Yeah, they do, don't they? Yeah, they do. They look like real scrambled eggs. And who would have thought that you could make it out of tofu, you know? I'm liking it this way. With the Kala Namak, it gives it just the flavor you need to have. It's awesome. I know a lot of people can't have soy, which is what your tofu is made from. So that's kind of out of luck if you can't make it with soy. Although there's a tofu scramble, and I think that's what Erlene was talking about. Tofu scramble that you can make like scrambled eggs too, but it's got your peppers and stuff in it. But this is actually a vegan scrambled egg, so I wanted to make that. So I like the way this turned out. It really looks good. Let me get a fork over here, and then I could try it some more. Got a dog down here looking for food. Go on out, Buttercup, go. This is really good. This is really good. It's got some taste to it now. It's got some real good taste to it, and it's not so bland. Because the other day, yeah, I do too. I do like that tofu scramble, but I wanted to make this because I wanted to try it with the Kala Namak, and it does taste good. I mean, I tried it the other day without it. Boy, it didn't taste good at all. It was horrible tasting. So with this, the Kala Namak in there, it gave it a good flavor, a real good flavor. Awesome, really. As you can see, it's a bright yellow color, and that's because of the turmeric that I put into it. Turmeric always gives it the color. That won't give it much of a flavor, but it does give it the color. Use turmeric for a lot of recipes. And I also got nutritional yeast in there. Not much of it, but if you want to add more nutritional yeast to give it a cheesy flavor, you can too. There's only 2 tablespoons in there, so there isn't much. Yeah, you're right, Erlene. It is good to change it up. And I'm going to post this up on my vegan page, and I know that people will want to give it a try. That being said, you have to have the Kala Namak. If you want it to taste like scrambled eggs, you have to get the Kala Namak. It's unless you want to eat it without the Kala Namak, and you can omit it. You just won't have it won't taste like eggs without it. I found that out. But like I said, this is and they call it, why they call it black salt, I don't know, because it's not black at all. And like I said, this is an Indian delicacy. Yeah, best before 2023, used for February 2023. Well, we're just in 2020, so I said no problem with that. But this is, because I can make this over and over again, and have it on hand whenever I want to make this. I can make it, because if I'm hungry for scrambled eggs for breakfast, all I do is have my tofu in hand, make this, and I'll be able to have a good scrambled egg breakfast. Now I'll probably fix some toast with this, and I'll have a good breakfast. This is normally the morning I eat cereal, but I thought, nope, I'm going to deviate it a little bit, and I'm going to fix this morning. Since I got the Kala Namak, I was real happy that it came yesterday. I thought, I want to show people how to make this. My pan isn't too hot, but there you can see. Looks awesome, doesn't it? Really does. Hi, Alex. Oh, you should look for it? Oh, awesome. Hi, Alex. Look at my scrambled eggs. And it's not pureed either. Let me put this away. It's a little warm. It's not pureed either. Look at that. And I use tofu, Alex. And I'll tell you what I put in. And then it's got a special ingredient in it. Yeah, I'll put it up on my YouTube page too. A lot of people don't know anything about Kala Namak. And I found out this is an Indian delicacy. And this is what I found. And I got this at Amazon. What you can't find in grocery stores, your Indian store, any stores you have, that if you got Indian stores in your area, which I don't have, you can go on Amazon and get this. Let me go ahead and wash my hands since I touched my hair. But that's Amazon. You can get just about anything that you need. It's amazing what you can get on Amazon. You can really find a lot on Amazon that you can't find anywhere else. So, there's basically the scrambled eggs. I don't have anything in them. I don't have any stripples or anything to put into them. Vegan bacon. But the special ingredient, if I'm telling everybody, is Kala Namak. If you have an Indian store in your area, or even if your grocery store might carry it, but Walmart doesn't have it because it is a delicacy. So, and I don't think we have them here. We have Indians in our area. We may have an Indian store some because we have quite a few Indians in this area. So it's possible that they may have it, but I got it through Amazon. But that's what gives it the eggy flavor. It tastes really good. I'm going to take another taste of it. And I'm going to post this up on my vegan page as well as my YouTube page. It's really good. Tastes just like scrambled eggs. Because that tofu itself does not have flavor. It's really bland. Doesn't taste like anything. And when you add stuff to it, you have a lot better tasting food that way. I like tofu, but I don't like the fact that it's bland. You don't know. You have to add plenty of things to it to make it taste. But it's got your garlic powder. Those that just came in, if you want to know what this has in it, it's got, I got 2 kinds of tofu. It does. 2 kinds of tofu. The soft tofu or silken, and firm, extra firm, or your medium firm. I had a firm tofu. It takes 2 kinds of tofu because you take your soft tofu and put it in your blender along with your nutritional yeast, your almond flour, your turmeric, and they call for mustard, which I didn't use, cornstarch, and I used arrowroot, your Kala Namak, your salt, your pepper, I don't use that either, onion powder, garlic powder, and then put vegan butter in your skillet and put your firm tofu, crumble it up, and cook it in there for just a little bit. This came out awesome. This came out just the way I like it. I like it this. And I love scrambled eggs, but I won't buy eggs just to have scrambled eggs. I can make it this way. So if you like tofu and you can eat it, I'd give this a try. But I definitely am putting this up on my vegan Facebook page, and I am going to put it up on YouTube because I know people in there might want to see it, so that it will go up there as well. And I'll eat this morning, and then I'll post it up on my vegan page so people can see what it looks like. So I want to eat this. So this is going to be a short scope. It's not going to be real long because I need to get it eaten. But I may come back this afternoon. I may do a crocheting or knitting scope. People like that too. Oh yeah, I know. The big container of butter that I bought, if you've got an Albertsons, that's where I found it at. I was surprised. I went to Albertsons the other day to get a few little small things, and I saw that in the where the butter and stuff at, and I said, "Hey man, this is awesome," because I'm always trying to find the bigger ones. It'll last longer. The smaller ones, I know what you mean. The smaller ones are very expensive. They don't last very long. They're about 10 ounces, I think, or something like that. They're not don't last long enough for me. And you got to keep replenishing it. But yes, this is at Albertsons. You may be able to find it someplace else. You may be able to find it at Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. I have no idea since I don't shop there. I do have both in my area, but I don't really shop there, so I really don't know. But I did manage to find it at Albertsons because I'm real close to Albertsons. And I love the fact that they got stuff that Walmart doesn't have. So if you have an Albertsons in your area, because I think Albertsons is basically geographical, so it's in this part of the country. So if you live in the West Coast, you'll have it. The East Coast, you won't have it. Welcome to those that are just coming in, and thank you for joining. You don't. You could probably search for it somewhere. You could, I could say if you have a Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, they may have it. Maybe, I don't know. I even have Winco Foods here, and I don't think they even have it. They got the smaller ones. They don't have the big ones. So when I saw it at Albertsons, I thought, well, now when I need that big one, I'll just go to Albertsons to get it because I'm not too far from Albertsons. It's just a hop, skip, and jump away, about half a mile, even less than half a mile. So you just hop, skip it, and jump away, and just get it there. You're welcome. You just have to search for it, but it's awesome to be able to have a bigger one like that. And of course, I bought 2 pounds of this. You don't need that much of this, but I wanted to have enough for a while. So if I want to make this again, I've got it. Like I said, I got this at Amazon. You might be able to find it. Any Indian store would have it. I don't think Whole Foods and Trader Joe's would have it, although I don't know. Since I haven't been there to shop, I don't know. But I thought Amazon is the safest place because they have just about anything you want to imagine. And this is 100% natural. You can't go wrong with that. And this is the powder kind, but it smells like sulfur. Kind of strong, but it gives it the egg flavor that you want. So if you've got an Indian store in your area, check to see if they have it because they should. This is a delicacy, I guess they use. Their foods are quite spicy. I don't care for some of their delicacies they have because they are quite spicy. And I didn't know this Kala Namak even existed. Yeah. Well, I don't eat regular eggs. Oh, you do. You too, and Happy New Year. Hard to believe this is the very first day of the new year. This is going to be a great year, I hope, for people. Let's hope it starts off on the right foot. Now, I don't think I'll eat Tabasco sauce, thank you. Yep, the brand new decade. You're right. It's hard to believe that from 2010 to 2020, that was the decade finally, got over. And black pepper. I don't really use pepper. I kind of omit that. And I don't use Dijon mustard. This called for Dijon mustard too, but I don't use that. This does have milk in it. It's got plant-based milk in it. It's all mixed up in my deluxe cooking blender that I used to mix it up in, and it did call for about a half a cup of it. Butter in the pan, yes, and then I put my tofu in the pan and my firm tofu, crumbled it up. and cooked it in the butter for a little bit, and then I added the rest of my blended ingredients. No, I'm vegan, so I won't use Tabasco sauce. Sorry. I'm 100% vegan, so I don't use any kind of animal products. I don't use any kind of dairy. I don't use that kind of spicy stuff. I don't use it. I'm not into the real spicy stuff. I do use baking powder that doesn't have aluminum in it. Now, you can also get that at Amazon. Baking powder and baking soda both have aluminum in it, so I got the non-aluminum baking powder and baking soda. It's awesome that you can buy it that way. And they also have a vanilla there, that because vanilla's got alcohol in it, you can buy non-alcoholic vanilla there too. I'm sorry, but no, no, I won't. I'm vegan, and I'm going to stay vegan. I'm not going to come around to using Tabasco sauce or anything else like that. Blueberry waffle. Well, I haven't made blueberry waffles in a long time. Yeah, you're right. Erlene's right. It is the best. Pancakes. Yeah, I've made pancakes but I can really live without waffles and pancakes. Actually, I don't eat that big of a breakfast. So I like this kind of food once in a while. With cereal, just eating toast or eating cereal. And I thought, well, this is a change of pace. And since I found the recipe on Pinterest the other day and I saved it, I thought I might as well make it. Because tofu is a real good product. It's soy. Not everybody can have soy, but this is what I made the eggs out of. Made it look like scrambled eggs. And if you serve this to people and they didn't know it was tofu, they would probably eat it. Now, if they knew it was tofu and didn't want it, they probably wouldn't even touch it. But, oh, well, the problem of it is pancakes can put the weight back on. I'm not real hep on pancakes. I'd rather not. I've got recipes for vegan pancakes, but I'd rather not eat them. I don't know. They're not set down with me too well. Good morning. Oh, egg pancakes. Oh, no, yeah. Thank you for muting that one, Arlene. Looks like that one kept after you and after you. Yeah, I see you muted him. You wouldn't stop. So you have to do what you have to do. There's Damon. Good morning, Damon, and Happy New Year. I know you live in Australia. You've already been in New Year probably one day already. But this is my vegan scrambled eggs. This has got 2 kinds of tofu in it, plus nutritional yeast. Oh, big fires. Oh my goodness. Wow. And Damon, this has got a special ingredient that a lot of people have never heard of, and I haven't either. Black salt. You get this from Amazon. It's a Kala Namak. It's an Indian delicacy, and that's what gives it the eggy flavor. It's awesome. I tried it. It tastes really good. I'm going to make this more and more because I can get tofu at Walmart. I can get it at Albertsons. I get it at Winco. Any of the tofus I need, I can get them there. Walmart carries the firm, the extra firm. They don't really carry the silken, so I have to get that at Albertsons or Winco. But because this takes 2 kinds of tofu, but it looks so good. I mean, look at that. It looks awesome. And this is going to be a good breakfast this morning. I don't have any bacon, but that's good. We have a Winco Foods here too. A Winco, they're starting to step it up. They're getting a lot of organic stuff. I'm not sure about the Kala Namak at Winco. I haven't tried it there. I go shopping there once in a while. I don't think they have it there. I've never seen it, but you never know because they're getting a lot of stuff in. But I thought Amazon is the safest bet because I'm an Amazon Prime member and I buy a lot of things from Amazon. So I've just bought it there to have it. And this is 2 pounds. I know it's a lot, but it'll last a long time because you only use a teaspoon at a time, so it'll last. So with that being said, this is black salt. Okay, I'm not sure what the brand is because I got it at Amazon. Let me show you the baking soda, but I don't know about the baking powder. Oh, thank you for the super hearts. Basically, when if you want non-aluminum, you just go With vegan eggs are vegan eggs are no egg at all. Oh, I will. But vegan eggs is used with tofu. They're not. I'm not using any dairy. I don't eat any dairy. But you asked about the baking powder. Basically, what I got is I got it through Amazon. I went to on the search bar on Amazon and I said non-aluminum baking powder, and they end up sending me the non-aluminum baking powder. So it's not a particular brand that I know of. Happy New Year to you too. Oh, hello from Arizona. Welcome. So it's just you just go on. I got a big bunch of it at Amazon. I got the baking soda from Amazon as well, because aluminum is not good for you to get that in your body, because your actual baking powder and baking soda have aluminum in them. So I get the non-aluminum. I'm going to post this up in the vegan Facebook group. Soto, I hope you have a fabulous year too. It's hard to believe that we're in the first day of the new year. My first breakfast of the new year. I was going to do a sunset last night, but I didn't see the sun, and where the sun sets here, there's trees in the way, and you couldn't see it anyway. It's not a clear view. It's obstructed, so it wouldn't have done any good anyway. It can. It depends on how much you eat too. Yeah, there is. There is aluminum in the baking powder. You get it in the store. There is. You have to you check the ingredients in the cans at the store. There is. Unless they changed it, but I bought the non-aluminum through Amazon. Yeah, they do put aluminum in your baking powder and your baking soda. It's not good for you. Stuff that you shouldn't be eating. So, so I'd rather keep it out of my body, so I just bought it at Amazon to be safe. I bought a big bunch of baking powder and baking soda. I'll have it for a long time. It's in containers, so it'll last. So, and this here, people want to know what this was? It's called black salt, but you see any black in it? And it's not really black. I don't know why they call it black salt, but this is an Indian delicacy. This is what they use in India. But it's real good. It smells like sulfur, but it takes the flavor and it puts it in, makes it taste like eggs. Without it, it doesn't taste like anything. So I'm going to go ahead and start eating this so I can get my breakfast done. I may come in later this afternoon. I may do another cooking scope. I may not. But so if I don't come in, don't hold me to it, because I'm not sure at this point. But I'm going to go for now so I can get this eaten. I know it's 2020. Where have the years gone? I'm going to be 72 in a few weeks. 3 weeks from today, actually, I'll be 72. So not that I want to get older, but it's coming. That could very well be. Yeah, that could be, because you've got to get them good and done. Scrambled eggs, you've got to get them good and done. You can't have any liquid and stuff in it. That's always been my problem, getting liquid in it. But look, you don't see no liquid or anything in here. And this is tofu. If people did not know this was tofu, they'd think this was actual eggs. But that's, when you see anything in my scopes that say vegan, that means no animal products, no dairy. Because I eat no meat, I eat no dairy, I drink no dairy milk, I do not eat dairy cheese. That's exactly what vegan is. It's plant-based. So when you come into my scopes, you can plan on having a plant-based product put before you. So that being said, I know. Damn, that's 20 years ago. Where'd that time go, huh? Oh my goodness, the time has really just flown by. It's uncanny, isn't it? It really is. Watch, this year's going to go just as fast. Well, if you don't care for tofu, that's your business. That's your, that's up to you. It's up to you. Tofu itself doesn't have a flavor, but when you start adding things to it, it's okay. So, to each his own is what I say. If you want to eat regular eggs, go ahead and do that. But I'm going to eat mine this way. But anyway, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and eat this now, so I can get my breakfast done. Be ready for my daughter to call late, sir. You too. And like I said, I might come in this afternoon. If I don't hold me to it, because I'm not sure at this point. But I'll try to come in this That's right, exactly, Earlene. It depends on how you fix the tofu. You can fix it in various different ways, and it can taste good. And you can fix it other ways, and it's not. So there are different things that you can use tofu for, and it comes out beautifully. So, with that being said, I'm going to go for now. But I hope you all have a great and marvelous day. And like I said, Happy New Year. Take care. God bless. Until we meet again. Bye-bye.